Today's hikes are at Cedar Breaks and Bryce Canyon. It was a cold morning when we headed out, and beautiful fall colors along the way as we head towards Cedar Breaks. The face mask pulled down around my neck actually helped keep me a little bit warmer. But the drive into Cedar Breaks was pretty cool, with all the aspen trees changing colors of yellows and reds. And before you know it, we were there. We took a look off some of the viewpoints. We're at Cedar Breaks. About to go up on that last little ridge right there. But very cool. Our only hike was a short hike to the Alpine Pond, 2 miles. Okay, this is a trail. I don't know what it's a trail to, some pond.
Alpine Pond, come on, get with the program.
The Alpine Pond, according to Kelly. But it's over 10,000 feet elevation. We can hardly breathe.
My legs hurt.
But at least it's warmed up into the 50s. Okay, we've made it to the Alpine Pond.
My fingers are frozen. My nose is runny. And I'm shaking.
And that's Kelly complaining because, as you'll notice, it may not be obvious from the video, but that pond is frozen.
That is ice. Ice on the pond. Ice.
And I don't know if you noticed, but we are both in shorts. In spite of our complaining, we actually enjoyed the hike, enjoyed the views, and Kelly actually sat down, looking out and just pondering the meaning of life. But before you know it, we were done with Cedar Breaks and heading back toward Bryce Canyon. I've always enjoyed the beautiful formations and colors of Bryce Canyon. Unfortunately, this national park is pretty busy this day. And when we went to the first viewpoint, there were so many cars waiting to park that we had to head on to the next viewpoint. But there is a rim trail that goes all along the rim, connecting all the viewpoints. It was about a mile hike and we got to the Navajo Loop Trail, just a short 1.5 mile hike down and back up. But spectacular views both going and coming. See it from the top and see it from the bottom. Spectacular. If you can't appreciate the beauty of this place, I don't know, I think there might be something wrong with you. Been there a number of times, and every time it just amazes me. I tried to get Kelly to go up on that knob, but he wouldn't. But it was about time for our descent down that trail. As long as I don't walk off the edge. Bryce Canyon.
Great trail. Whoa! Apparently my balance isn't as good as I thought.
But just spectacular views everywhere you look. Surprisingly enough, a few other people doing this too. Take it off Kelly to look at the scenery. Kelly wouldn't go climb on top of that. It's only about 100 feet high. The hike down, you follow a series of switchbacks, back and forth as you go down. You can see the people down at the bottom. They look like little ants compared to the cliffs and hoodoos above them.
2020.
There's Kelly Paul taking a video as we hike down the canyon. You follow a short diversion to see two bridges. These two bridges connecting the rock. Not too exciting, but always worth seeing. And eventually we make it to the bottom, next to the giant trees going up the walls. Just makes you feel kind of small. But fantastic hike. Kelly up ahead there. Just beautiful scenery wherever you look. And then it's back up on the switchbacks through the hoodoos. Just cool to see them from below looking up. Towering walls around us. And the hike up's a little tougher than the hike down, but still spectacular views, enjoyable hike, some interesting spots. I must be pointing to something there, either that or Kelly took that picture with my thumb in it. Don't know how he did that. But eventually we make it to the top. Maybe we're not there yet, but there is a warning of falling rocks. Fortunately, we didn't encounter any. But just like me, Kelly's filming the hike to remember later. And back at the top, as we walk the rim, we go, that's my favorite view. And then the next few steps, that's my favorite view. No, that's my favorite view. Everywhere you look, just spectacular. And that pretty much wraps up our hike in Bryce Canyon National Park. And tomorrow we're off to another spectacular destination.